Shooting.
Ah, okay. I'm sorry for that delay. Anyway, we're here.
We're here, we're clear, and we're ready to go.
Yep.
I hope everybody likes my reference for my nickname today.
It's great.
It is great. But you guys, last we left off, we're
We're
standing
waiting.
in the in the battle room essentially.
Yeah, the war room.
Yeah. Battle
Sentinel
room.
actually takes out a pocket watch and is like looking at it.
Well, no, we're leaving off of just as she finished
Yeah.
speaking.
Yeah, they're not here. We're waiting for them. They're empty chairs. We got told their names and their class and what they do.
What they lead. And
Yeah, that's it.
yeah.
He's just taking out a fucking pocket watch and is just looking at it.
Marius goes up on his toes a little bit to look over, like, not over his shoulder, but like, to see the pocket watch too.
It's
What
Elvin
you
and
looking
me.
at? Oh.
It's only been a minute.
Their
but-
efficiency is already subpar.
Well, they aren't supposed to meet till 3 o'clock sharp.
We
What
shall
time
see.
is it? Sentinel's looking at a watch.
What time is it?
It's 2:30.
Oh.
Oh, well, then why the fuck? So we're just gonna sit in here for 30 minutes?
No, she was going to show you around the rest of the place.
It's he. The rabbit.
Right? I was thinking of a different character you were going to run
Did they
into
suddenly
today.
grow tits?
I mean, he got man titty.
If they suddenly
it
grew
possible?
tits, Neva would be even more interested.
Oh god, we're gonna have to
Oh my
get a
God,
leash for
no.
Nevu.
Yeah, but
You're gonna have to stop Nevu from honking his tits.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got the decent.
baby elf is
I mean,
here.
look at this man. Hold on, let me pull up his rough again.
Oh, I know. He's a twunk.
He is the exception to Nevu's rule.
Yeah, Nevu, normally a cherry pie diet, but this time sausage.
Wait, where is it?
Sausage pie?
No,
Hey,
cherry.
that's
cherry.
the sausage pie is a thing.
It is a thing. Is that bussy sausage pie?
Oh
No,
my God.
that would be a Hershey's cream pie.
Where the fuck is that?
Who's
I mean,
Hershey?
his ref?
Oh my God.
Crystal.
Crystal, you
To
keep
be
just
fair,
saying
we were
you
talking
can
about
have
her,
it.
talking about him having titties, so it was like, well.
Guys can have
Have
boobs.
you never heard of a busty boy?
I know what a bestie boy is, but it keeps making me want to go say.
Is that Nico? A guy
No.
with really nice tits?
Anyway, here we go. Just remember this man.
Yeah.
Hey, Twunky.
Yep. Anyway,
Oh, I realized he's those rabbit people from fucking Final Fantasy 14. I just realized.
Honey!
Sentinel is not interested. He has a hot, over 100-year-old elf back home.
Yeah.
I
But,
just realized Marius and Elif have something kind of sad in common.
Oh.
What?
Marius doesn't know what love is.
Sentinel, what's love? Sentinel starts spitting out binary.
Oh my God.
Meanwhile, in the other group, Love Cleric.
Yeah, I'm gonna also, Crystal, I will say Sentinel is, now that that guy gave us a time, he is now going to keep track and make sure that if they are not here on 3 o'clock on the dot, he will mention it.
Oh, yeah.
He's a Warforged.
I'm aware. I'm just loving it already.
Wait, so we're taking a tour of like the
Yeah.
facility, right?
How?
Of the
Or,
main the grand hall, basically.
Okay.
He leads you out of there and is like, we'll be back here in about 30 minutes ish. But he leads you around and you definitely see like
How organized is
Mhm.
it? Me
Ve-
being a military man of 90 plus years.
surprisingly, for a place that's probably not been here very long, or at least not been detected very long, very well established. Like the fact that there's a city here that is functional, and then having that kind of organization and just given the planning, very top notch. You definitely can tell these leaders are business.
Okay.
Okay.
How is their resources to military power? Like what? Give me, because that's all
You-
Sentinel's doing is breaking this down.
Well, you haven't seen it yet, so you cannot determine it.
Okay.
But from what you could tell, they are very well organized at this moment.
Okay. Organization is good in a rebellion. He will check that off.
Mm-hmm. Especially with having different sectors, as
And
explained.
races and cultures and
Mm-hmm.
fucking everything under the moon.
Yeah. But you do see he gets to the center of the building, and it's, you know how like kind of like Grand Central Station, it's like a circular room and it has like all these different tunnels going different ways to like get the other train stations.
Yeah.
It's like that, but it's just hallways. And he'll turn to you guys, is like, this is the main hub. This is where if you end up just coming through the main entrance of the city and come here to get to any of the other places that you need to go to, you can take this route. And he points to them. There are there are 11 paths, and he points them out to each sector. Plus the main city is one of the extra hallways, and the other is residential area.
Okay.
So you have like the artificer sector, but they have their unique names. I just can't find the notes right now. So.
There is. Oh shit. Where are they? There's a lot. There's the
sects are like the groups of people. I'm talking about like the areas, like how you would call an area the armory. There's a specific name for the armory.
Well, I don't know that.
But I can remember off the top of my head, the rogue section. It's called the Roost.
Ooh.
But I'll find those notes later. And he'll turn to you guys like, do you guys want to check out for this time being the main city, or would you rather check out the residential area where you'll probably taking some rest here and there?
I'm not going to push my agenda on the party. I'm temporary, so Sentinel's just kind of looking, kind of like cocks his head over to the side to see.
Did everyone just not hear me? Just
No,
kind of.
I just don't know.
He's just being sarcastic.
Oh.
Dex panics at the sarcasm.
Okay then. Let's just go to residential then. Yeah. And he'll just lead the way.
If there is no other objections, I would wish to see the armaments.
Oh, you want to go to the
residential area last, because then we'll be ready.
Residential area is inconsequential. I wish to see the resources and what you have.
All right, we'll go to the Platinum Armory.
I can agree with that.
All right.
So, do you have any animals?
We do. That would be in the grotto. But usually, the grotto and the farming district too, depending.
One assumes with one of the council members being an archdruid, there would be plenty of fauna.
Yes, especially with his expertise. There are sections purely made.
You mean? Oh, it might be him today. They're gender fluid. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, you don't know.
I have them all written down.
Yeah.
Viteria, Tiona, Tophos, Viviana, Savanos, and Zavas.
Yeah, he he managed to manufacture in all the areas, even environments that can even survive down here, which normally would be incredibly difficult for even a group of them. Anyway, let's head to the armory then. You can ask me questions as we go along. I'll answer them to the best of my ability, as that's not exactly my district. And he'll start leading the way, kind of like northwestern, like corner of the halls.
I'm just walking in like I own the place, like an
Mhm.
officer, like a very high-ranking
Harris is
officer.
trailing behind.
Mhm.
He's probably petting Salazar by this point. He's just like vibing.
Mhm. But you guys make your way through. And it's a bit of a walk, but eventually it opens up and you guys see like this, think like almost fortress like setup. Like there's like a huge wall at this side of the cave entrance, and it seems to be designated to be blocking off something. Um, and you see that there are many people on top as guards, and then a couple archers stand, and then towards the bottom and like a couple levels up, there are various forges and paths that lead to cave systems on the sides. You see some of the stronger races, uh, minotaurs, the occasional furbolg, surprisingly, um, dwarves, and so on and so forth, are taking care of a lot of the heavy lifting. Um, some of them are wheeling out some resources of metals, gems, and the like that are needed. Um, and towards the blacksmithing areas, you guys see this variety of stands and manufacturing areas. There's like a section designated for forging armor and such and working with metal. There's another section working with putting together base items with like metal and gemstones for spell components or what am I thinking? Magical focuses. And it goes along, and there's a variety. There's weapons, there's armor. There's some actually unique things, and you see that it kind of starts to merge off as you get farther to the right of the wall. And it starts to get to more the artillery section. You definitely start seeing more artificers towards that way. You see ballistas are starting to be constructed and put together. You also see some kind of like, think like almost very early versions of tanks, like very early versions,
Mm.
and a
Well,
variety of other
these are behind
machinery
what the Empire has, isn't it?
at this time. But you think that this is probably like them experimenting with things for now, because given that you also see that some of them are messing with a couple spells and enchantments, this might be prototypes before they put into official things, because you do see a while later much more advanced, closer to the level of the Empire levels.
But they are still behind.
No, it's more like they're utilizing behind technologies as like test runs so they don't waste extra resources.
Still wasting resources.
Difficult to win wars with inferior technology.
Yeah,
But
that's
but testing using the prototypes at like with inferior tech is kind of like a not great way to do it. What is the quality here? Like what? Is this the best? like on the gauge of what I've seen, because I've seen some pretty good shit
Yeah, I would
in
say
my day.
it's pretty high up there. It seems like it's very good for something starting out, and you think that given the trajectory and just how your brain works, they could probably be of equal standing.
Mm.
It's just early stages and just trying to get ready.
This begs the question: where are they getting all this shit?
You look and you do see like actual people are going in and mining some of this stuff. So it is from the surroundings themselves. But
Hmm.
at
Has
least
there
for
been
this area.
any sort of anti like burrowing situation? Because I definitely know the Empire could tunnel.
Um there are specific areas in Empire territory where it is illegal due to nature reasons such as
Oh no, I'm
have
just talking about if the Empire had druids that turned into purple worms that burrowed their way in here.
He's asking if there's any preventative measures against burrowing.
Yes,
um
because this place is underground and mostly made of stone. So
so you're asking about this specific area in Key.
I'm asking about the whole thing in general.
Or
Um
is it like landlocked in such a way that a purple worm wouldn't be able to get deep enough to go around it?
So I'm
Like
gonna ask. I'm gonna ask.
solid hard stone.
yeah, it's a little from what you're estimating if you inquire about it to the rabbit, you
Mhm.
will learn that they have set it up in such a way where purple worms and most burrowing creatures would not be able to pass through such thick, dense walls. They
Most.
just yes, like
No, that's what Sentinel says. Most. That is not all. You also need to worry about war clerics. Clerics carry a spell that can move the earth. So do druids, if I'm not mistaken.
we have been setting up magical resistances for that situation.
Have you considered using raw metal?
That is also another reinforcement in the works. But again,
But then the metal cannot be used for other weaponry.
Or you could always use bone. But you'd need a lot of bone.
Mm. Bone. Sentinel's just like, I don't have those.
I don't
mm,
those.
again, we are putting what preventative measures we all have into what we can at this time. But we're hoping that we'll be able to gain more resources soon enough that will allow us to further those expeditions.
And who would be supplying these resources? I assume you do not grow and maintain all of your resources on your own. You are very small.
It's actually a lot bigger than this, but this for at least the main hub, uh, we're working through it again. I am not a head honcho, so I don't know every little thing that goes on. So you might want to inquire that with the head leaders themselves.
What do you do exactly? What is your designation? Or do you just stand here and
Are
look
you just
pretty?
a are you just a pretty public image?
I mean, that's.
Sentinel and Nevu, same way, different phrasing.
Yep.
I mean, I have the charm to help try to get recruits, but that is not my only job. Um, I am part of the. Uh, I'm trying to remember. I'm part of the Seeker Scythe, which consists of the monks and the like. But I mostly aid in gaining connections to the various monasteries and gathering that information, or if need be, combat. But given where I am in the pecking order, it's the equivalent of what you would call lieutenants, just under the commander for now.
Sentinel kind of chuckles to himself. This man is low rank. This man is a scrub. Compared to Sentinel in his former ranking, Sentinel just kind of finds it funny.
He's just like, get good scrub.
Anyways, any other questions?
I'm just kind of like looking for sort of like flaws in things because Sentinel's here to collect data for Wilhelm as well, and Wilhelm likes his details, so.
I would say roll just an investigation check for me.
I'm not. I suck at this. Never mind.
Are you asking if we have questions about everything here or just in general any question?
I mean, I rolled a 12.
From
Bad.
what you could perceive,
It's not bad.
other than any natural flaws that are easily fixed, and probably will be within, probably very soon. From what you can gather, there's not a lot of flaws. It is very good. It is very high standard for something starting out.
He is skeptical. That's why he thinks it's too good for just starting out. You know what I mean, guys?
Yeah.
Like for a pop-up and it's already this well organized, he thinks that there's something up.
Was this the like first branch of this, or are there more of you guys somewhere?
Yes, there are more branches. This is the main. I think that's like the roots of it.
Have I fought? And here's a question: have I killed any of these fuckers in my 90 years?
No.
Okay, I'm just asking.
Never heard.
Nehu is gonna be very blunt. How are you so well set up for just starting?
Thank you for asking this inquiry. I was about to say so.
All right.
Are you getting funding from somewhere?
Unlikely.
Are the Dragonmark houses plotting against the Empire in secrecy?
That I can answer a bit. As the young master Caneth, who did send me on this envoy, said the houses will be converging, as the Emperor did cross a line that the houses agreed with.
All right. That will be a history lesson I'll have to bring up. But just to give a general idea before delving into details later, the leaders have a lot of pull given their general histories. Their names are code names in a sense, but I'm sure if upon seeing them, you might recognize them better.
These people are leading double lives. Does this answer your inquiry, Nevu?
Not double lives.
If they are being kept alive through unnatural means, then I wish them luck. The matron would be unpleased.
I'll explain later. Anyway, is there any
It
other?
answers my question, but brings more. But we'll get to those.
Yep. Sentinel's light goes as he's like thinking. The idle orange goes to red, which means he is irritated that we asked a question and just got more questions. He did the thing where he half answered and then danced around it.
Well,
It is.
What from you guys can tell, for those who have high insight.
I don't. Oh, I have a 15. Not that bad.
He's not dancing around the question. It's more like he wants to get through the tour with you guys first and not hold you guys up or make you guys late to the meeting with the
Meeting?
Yeah.
Oh, I would just leave if we were going to be late. I would just leave.
Exactly.
Marius would just follow you.
Navu looks like she has a question, but it definitely does not pertain to what they're talking about.
But anyway, is there any other questions you guys want? I could literally answer anything within context.
Have I seen any Warforged down here, or am I the only one
Yes.
walking around?
There are Warforged. Actually, roll me one perception check. I just want to see if you'll get this.
I am proficient. I got a natural 20, so 25.
All right, you do
Ooh.
see some Warforged, and there are a variety of models and such, all from different purposes and such. Some of them have uniquely customized themselves, of course. Yeah,
Makes
as
sense. I did the same thing.
yeah. You see one that's kind of interesting. Though taking to a different style.
She has
It's
tits.
kind of no. It kind of looks like the same model as you, or at least a very similar one. Because there's always slight
Older or
differences.
younger?
Older.
Ah, he's an old boy. He's an old man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an old man, but he's an old man.
Yeah.
Ah,
And
interesting.
you
I will
see
log
him
that.
seemingly giving orders at the moment to a couple of the what the fuck?
When we're talking about this generation-wise, is he the first generation and I'm the second?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. But I'm trying to think what the fuck is the class? Shit.
Artificer?
Yes.
Wow.
My brain. I'm sorry. But yeah, you do see him seemingly giving commands and such to the artificers at the moment
Interesting.
before he
Guardians
fucks off.
still having the mentality of machines thinks I'm better than him. Because he's
Oh
the
my
second
god.
Because he's the second generation. So he improved
Understand
he improved upon the first. That's just something Warforged don't get over easy.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
but then he still looked down at the third generation, and they're away too.
Yeah. And then
These
Guardians
things are
just
too new and stupid and overcomplicated.
Guardians just like fuck you. It shoots it. Why don't we head to your where you keep the animals, as this inquiry was asked before.
The grotto, yes.
I may selfishly be attempting to obtain more wild shape possibilities.
This is an efficient use of your skills.
Well, you could probably see a good few of them before we get to more restricted areas, mostly in the.
You mean like you mean like that door? I point to the door that's like blocked off.
I'm trying to remember which blocked off door.
You
you're
said
talking
that there was a large blocked off door on our way here.
No,
Yes, you did.
it's a fortress wall blocking off the cave.
No, you said there was a door that was like blocked when we were on the tour. Not the door coming in.
What? I don't remember there being a door.
I'm repeating what you said.
I'm trying to remember when I said that to sort of backtrack me.
It was kind of near the beginning when we just entered the fort. So there was a large door that was blocked.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Now I know. And he turns to it. It's like, oh, that was a former excursion to this cave system. It kind of had a little bit of a cave in. There's currently excavation going on right now.
Do I believe him?
Roll insight.
Hey, man. I'm proficient in that, too. That's... I don't know what dice point means.
I don't know.
Literally, it landed on the fucking point.
Oh.
Well, I got a 14.
Did you not get
Seems
the
to be
point?
telling the truth.
Okay. Let's go look at some animals.
Yep.
Let's kill some more time.
But you guys make your way there, and eventually,
Beep boop.
you could smell flowers smell flowers and just kind of
I
like
can't.
general scent of nature.
I can't. I can't
I am
smell.
very aware, but I'm talking to the majority.
I can't smell or taste. I can still make out with my husband though. Gave
Eh.
myself a mouth for that.
Eh.
Oh my god.
Also, just to give you guys the general
Look, man, he got tired of kissing a faceplate.
I mean, fair enough, but
That's why the faceplate slams down when he's in combat mode. He has like a. You ever play like Fallout, the fucking synths? How they have like
no.
that weird. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, but just to give a heads up, there are two parts to that area. It is the Platinum Fortress and the Platinum Forge.
Okay, well didn't we go through it?
Yeah, now you're heading to the grotto.
Yes.
You guys make your way through, and it opens up, and you see it looks. You could have mistaken it as you just left the tunnel, but
Secret tunnel.
but it looks like you just stepped into a forest. Like it looks like natural sunlight in here. It is kind of offsetting because you guys are standing at the entrance of a tunnel, and then there's just nature. Yet you're underground.
Huh.
And he
Fuck!
continues leading the. Are you good?
I draw my notebook.
Ugh.
Nicely done.
He begins leading the way towards the towards the center. It seems leading through a path that seems well walked at this point. And you see your normal woodland creatures at first. You know, deer, boar, birds. And eventually it opens up to this clearing.
Also, I couldn't find it. Just think like steam powered giraffe-ish robot face. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like it has
Yeah.
has like a humanoid shape. Like it opens and closes when he talks, or sometimes he just has the mouth closed as he talks because he doesn't need to.
Yeah.
All right, sorry.
It's like uncanny valley humanoid looking.
Alrighty.
Yeah, but it opens up and you see this clearing. There are some buildings that are definitely intermelded with the nature around it. There was like homes in hollowed out trees that like naturally dead trees. Like tree houses and the like, just kind of working with the environment rather than clearing it out. As you would expect for a druid and ranger centric area. And you see a harpy.
Huh.
Let us hope it is not as rude and abrasive as the one I have in my data logs.
I need to pull up art real quick.
Did Sentinel just throw shade at Very? Yes.
Hell
Yes,
yeah,
he did.
Robots with sass. We live for it.
He does have like for a Warforged, because I assume few of you have met them. He's very emotive.
Yeah, but you guys.
He's got spunk.
But you see this like more petite figure of green, purple, and blue feathers.
Is this the one that I know?
Similar in their hair, tan skin, ruby eyes. Definitely looks like a
It's like a hummingbird.
yes, like a
Yeah.
what's it called? It's like a red chested. hummingbird?
They're like, I don't know, they're like
Mhm.
blue, they're like red-throated or
remember.
whatever the fuck.
Yeah, red-throated hummingbird. Just a little more blue for her
Jesus,
coloration.
she's
Um,
tiny.
She's not super tiny. She's 5'3".
Me stares at 8-foot robot.
Yeah.
Not tiny.
And she does have golden
Nico,
flecks.
that's not tiny.
But she
Five
has
three
Yes, it is. I know this one. Sorry.
yeah,
Five
but
three
she has
small.
golden flecks as well, and she seems to be conversing with a druidic a druid who appears to be human.
Gino, you know who that is.
And she seems to be having a very
You know, it's not even tall.
Why?
Uh-oh.
Anyway, they seem to be discussing business. This hummingbird holds herself very, very much at a high standard, it seems, but not in a pompous way.
And like, I'm in charge away.
Not yes, but not in a demeaning way. It's like I have to give this
I have
instruction.
authority and I'm using it.
Yeah,
She's girl bossing.
yeah.
No.
The question though is, since she's girl bossing, is she also gaslight gatekeeping?
No,
Oh.
she's not a bitch.
Good,
True.
because Nevu will attempt to flirt with her at some point.
Oh God.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah, but you see you see Mao wave at the two of them. She kind of just turns her head, like, "Oh, excuse me." And she'll finish her conversation. Druid wild shapes into a bird and flies off somewhere.
That is an efficient way to travel.
And she makes her way over to you folks. Oh, Mao, good to see that you're alive. You know.
Haha. She is making fun of your inadequacies.
He just kind of turns to you.
I love this guy.
I
Like
look
a throw so uncalled for.
I look down at him.
He's kind of got that bruh look.
Bruh.
Yeah, but
I
she
don't
kinda-
understand that. I'm 90 years old.
No, but everyone else can. But you guys, she turns to you guys like, anyway, I assume you're probably new. I assume you're one of the newer folks here. Don't know which ones, but welcome. I'm fuck me the DM fucked up. My name is Gina.
Gina, a lovely name. Glad to know it.
Sentinel kind of like raises a mechanical eyebrow, just beep. Like you can hear the little hydraulics going. Beep.
Oh my god.
I am head of the residential area, but also, I guess also just referred to as the
Oh
messenger.
shit!
Hmm.
I just sorry. Crystal's running a game in the same world, and my character totally flustered her because he doesn't know fucking social anything. I remembered that.
I was waiting for you to remember her.
I changed out of my armor in front of her, and she got really fucking flustered.
Oh my god.
I
It was
mean,
real funny.
can't blame her.
Continue.
Yep.
She definitely remembers my character in that game. Let me tell you that much.
Mm-hmm. But might I inquire your names?
It's kind of like, you know when the soldiers do the heel click and stand at full attention?
Yeah.
I just kind of ramble off the long thing, which is Titan model Guardian Valkyrie, but you may call me Guardian Sentinel or Sentinel.
Charms. Shall wait for the rest of the group to answer.
I'm Marius, and this is Salazar, and he'll bring Salazar up on his arm, and he just sticks his tongue out at her.
Oh.
There's a small serpentine creature that was not here before.
He's been here the whole time.
My
He's right.
sensors must be malfunctioning.
He went into my pocket.
My name is Nevu Matru Hasashizi.
That is a mouthful.
Yes, it is. It's a curse.
My name is Denny.
That is a lie.
She's kind of
Dex looks at you with puppy dog eyes, like, why?
You didn't tell him you were hiding your name.
She's just kind of blinks. It's like, if we're going to be working together, and you're definitely going to see me around, you might want to consider being open a little bit more.
Sorry.
It's alright.
Dex.
It's just a recommendation.
It's just I don't know if I like the name.
I mean, we've had plenty of people trying to figure themselves out, and oftentimes they ask others to respect a new name they choose. So, if you happen to change your name, you can do so.
Oh my god, my chair almost just killed me. Sorry.
I am too old and I am too old and set in my ways to change my designation.
And that is fine.
Also, my husband would be furious.
He'd be mad if you wanted to change your name.
Well, he has known me for a very long time. We have been married for 40 years.
You just gotta
It's not that long.
Not for him or I, but in the eyes of others, it is very long.
Like species like me, yes. But congratulations.
His eyes go white because he's recalling information. Then they go back to the idle purple color.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, it's a pleasure to meet all of you. I will probably see you in the residential sector or in the dining hall when it is time to eat.
Ah, yes, food. I forgot about food. He's just
You don't
just
eat.
Well,
No, I do not. I sit at the dining table when food is being served to my husband.
Well, you're spending time with him, so.
He makes me.
That makes it sound like he doesn't want to spend time with his husband.
No, it just. Look, he's the boss out of the house. His husband is the boss when he's in the house.
Oh my god.
Cute.
Anyway, I will see you around. And she gives a smile before making her way.
Making my way.
Downtown.
Making it way.
And he was like, yep, that's, you'll see her a lot. She's always busy, so.
If we side with this side, I suggest keeping our harpy away from her.
Why is that?
I would recommend keeping him away from everyone who is more attractive than a rock.
Well, I would know more about harpies than Wilhelm does, technically, because I'm older.
Yeah.
What aren't peacock harpies more aggressive than the other ones?
Yeah.
They're territorial, yeah.
They're very territorial.
We already have behavioral issues with ours, but by no means is this a standard. But peacock harpies are more aggressive towards others.
Yeah, that's a thing that we are aware of. We have 2 other peacock harpies last night, correct? But
Are they both of male designation?
One male, one female, but the male is surprisingly very well behaved. I haven't really seen
We
them.
must. Guardian just turns around, very dire to the group. We must keep him away from them at all costs.
Marius is nodding. Yep.
Yeah, but I will give the warning. We may be treated as equals here, but because of that, if he starts causing issues or starts hurting people, they're going to deal it as seen. Because when you agree to join here, you agreed to follow the rules, which will be
Do not
brought
worry.
over.
I am equipped to deal with him. My arm turns into my shotgun with the 4 like dragon head barrels.
Can Dex just like move the arm down, like hold off for now, please, please. No one's here. He's not here.
But he's just gonna blink. It's like, we don't go that far that fast.
I don't either. It was a joke.
Eden, that was a perfect awkward laugh.
Dex sweating,
you.
like, oh my god.
Please don't shoot me, Robot Man.
How the fuck is Sasha dealing with all this, by the way?
Yeah, she's just kind of been sitting quietly and just kind of.
Right, she's kind of the non-verbal DMPC. She really only talks when she absolutely needs to.
Yeah, no, she's just been sitting and just kind of been watching the group quietly. She's very much.
I'm just gonna have Dex move closer to her, like, you're
Yeah.
safe.
Yeah. Like,
grabs
For
my
now,
waist.
she has some weird fey monstrosity following her around. We don't know shit.
But anyway, it's like, anyway,
I would most likely speak to him like a child before using force.
Good plan. Let's see. Can I? Maybe I'm going to see if Talia or Missy are here. Hold on.
Who?
You.
Probably some of his
How do you
cohorts.
spell it?
Oh.
Leah.
Oh god, I forgot.
Oh Jesus.
That's
Crystal?
no, you know,
No,
Crystal, you don't
Crystal,
know that.
How do you spell it?
Talia.
That's my legal name.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't know that. Yeah, welcome.
Why are you choking?
Because she's laughing really hard because she didn't know. Yeah, no, that's the thing. Welcome. Welcome to the circle of knowledge.
Are you shitting me?
No.
No, I'm being 100% serious right now.
She's serious.
That's fucking hilarious.
Let's see what they are.
He's gonna knock on. He's gonna knock on wood. I was about to say knock on wood.
Have some of the birds landed on me? Because Sentinel likes birds.
Not really, because of the sun gun that was just out.
Oh, well, he'll wait for birds to land on him.
Yeah, but he'll not. Mao's gonna knock on a door to a tree. Let's see.
He opens up a bird watching book.
Oh my god.
Let's see. Let me.
Look, while he's doing that, Guardian's is doing bird watching while he's here. It's one of his hobbies since he's retired, in quotations.
Oh, excuse me.
Nice.
Bless you.
There's a burp.
Oh. I'm disappointed in you.
Wow.
All right, here we go. You see opening the door, a furbolg with long, wildly curly hair.
Yup.
Surprisingly, ram horns curling back.
Where's the ferret?
Kind of droopy ears, gray fur.
Eden, look at you.
And kind of fancier clothing for a druid, but there were definitely flowers growing on her. She tends to stick to the theme of dark bluish greens.
I can't remember
whites.
if this is Misty or Talia. I think.
And she looks at Mao's like, "Oh, it's you. Time to bug
You are
again."
very. You are not well liked, it seems. I just say it out loud.
Mao just looks at you, is like, "Just with her." She'll bap him in the head with a staff. Yeah, not Yeah, especially after you messed up all my pies.
Is this
Why?
an
What did you
innuendo
do
for
to the
something?
pies?
No, it's not an innuendo. She made pies for a friend, and I was practicing fighting. Yes, and you.
Why would you practice fighting against a pastry? This is ineffective.
No, no. I was thrown, and they misaimed.
Ah, it appears you
Did
need
you
more
land in the
practice.
pie?
More like I slid across the bench, had the pies, and knocked them all over with me.
So it's like the opposite of a pie in the face. Face in the pie.
Yeah, basically. It's like, you still owe me 50 gold. That took a lot of time and a lot of special ingredients. Yeah, I know. He kind of like his ears are going down. Anyway, hello. I am Talia.
Ah, this is Talia.
Hey guys, it me.
Sentinel goes off on the whole ramble again. I'm not gonna keep saying it, but that is the formal greeting.
She gives a nod. And I assume you give your names as well.
I always introduce Salazar as well.
Yeah. She's like, oh, is he your familiar or just companion? And you see popping out from her hair is this little ferret.
Weasel. Yes, there it is. Asshole.
Companion.
Oh, wonderful. So you're
What
a
about the
ranger.
dysfunctional one?
Luna?
Yes.
She's
Luna?
sleeping in my quiver.
Dysfunctional?
It does not have teeth or a proper digestive system, but somehow it makes excrement. It was made through arcane means. But it lives.
You watch as her composed and very tranquil face shifts to just pure horror. It's like, excuse me?
Do you want to see her?
It lives.
One of our companions created him with very disgusting magic.
Magic
She's
that
like,
could be used to make many things. I believe they will need many years of practice before making
She made
anything
a
living.
box and it was okay.
Yes.
she
Practice on living things.
she just looks horrified. It's like, I'll be fine.
Do you want to
Thanks.
meet her?
Sure.
Okay, Marius is gonna like kneel down and get Luna out of the bottom of his quiver.
Yeah.
Wait,
she's
it's like 2 feet long?
She's just like coiled up, yeah.
Jesus, it's like pulling it's like a clown car.
Yeah. Car's
Yeah.
pretty long though, to be fair. But
Yeah, but not
she
2
doesn't sleep in
feet.
a pocket. She sleeps in the quiver. She coils up.
Yeah, I'm telling Crystal that quivers are not 2 feet long.
I didn't say they were 2
Some
feet
of
long.
them
I was just
are.
saying. Yeah, but she'll like cup her hands out, like
It's
asking
blue,
to like
isn't it?
check it.
Yeah.
Isn't she like completely like a baby blue color too?
I thought she was purple, but if she's a
No,
baby
she's
blue,
blue.
right? All right.
I
Yeah,
want to
he'll
help
gently
hold
hand her over.
Yeah, she's gonna make a nature check.
Oh,
Guardians
good
pick like looking down where the anus should be, where there is not an anus.
luck.
That's cocked.
It seems to be healthy.
Well, definitely.
Well, I do feed her.
Well, she is healthy. It's a lot of magical intervention for such a small creature. So I would be careful of casting any spells on her, as it
Oh!
might make her unstable.
My
Oh shit!
plans for her are once I am a high enough level, I am going to true polymorph her into a proper snake.
That would be a smart idea. It would allow her, if she ever got her past that, to be able to be healed properly if any chance she gets hurt and needs magical intervention.
Oh shit! That means even cure wounds is fucked up on her. Shit! cast Cure Wounds, she just explodes and turns inside out.
Marius would cry.
Can you imagine if she turns inside out, you know, like in fucking Adventure Time where the Magic Man touches the
Yeah,
bird
yeah.
and the bird's made out of fly, like that.
Marius would cry.
Yeah.
She's constantly wet. And
But she will look to her just like, well, but for the most part, she'll be fine. As I said, it's a lot of magical intervention that is keeping her alive, and normal functions would go through.
it has no anus.
Yes, again, magical intervention. Imagine it as like the poops there, it needs to be gotten rid of. The magic it gets teleported out in a sense if you think about it.
Oh god, he is logging this information. This is vital.
Mm-hmm.
Wilhelm doesn't even know how this thing fucking works.
I wonder where it goes.
It's usually just outside of the body.
Yeah, we have seen poop like outside, but we don't know how it got there.
We didn't know how it got there until now.
I think Wilhelm's thought that she puked it up like an owl. You know, they like puke up pellet.
Yeah.
Cause that's the only hole.
Yeah, but Mal was like, anyway, is Missy home? And she's like, she's gonna be up soon. What are you going on about? You kind of hear in the background. It's like, oh Jesus.
Do you know what's really funny about these two characters being named Missy and Talia?
What?
Oh gosh.
No.
One of my nicknames growing up was Missy.
Oh my god.
I kid you the fuck not.
Crystal.
I never met Leah before this. This was made.
That's
like a
true.
Year ago.
That's true. Crystal had this shit like way before Leah was here.
It's just funny.
I know.
Crystal,
Anyway,
what did we say about
Crystal
reading
cosmically
the future?
dead naming Leah through the nth dimension.
Anyway, you guys see pushing Talia to the side. This furbolg, brown hair, pulled down into like two ponytails down. A little bit of frosted white tips of her hair along her bangs. But for the most part,
Like a deer?
she looks. Yeah, she kind of has like deer patterning. She's got like light tan, cream,
They be
colors on her
fucking.
main fur, green eyes, freckles, the dark lips. And she wears green armor though, and she kind of like
They be fucking. These two are fucking.
she's going to put her hands on her hips, like, now what are you two going on about? Are you here to pay up the pies? She's like, no,
If I had money, I would give it for the pie fund.
no, don't. I mean, come on, it would get it out of the way. And you've been bugging him for what, 3 months now? But he has to be responsible for his own actions.
Sentinel just opens a compartment in his leg to double check. Nope, no coins.
And just
3
like
months
Mal's
is a horribly inefficient time to hold a dead, wouldn't you agree, Sentinel?
Yes. Affirmative.
What did Navu say?
3 months is a horribly inefficient time to hold a debt. She is both ribbing Sentinel and
Mal.
Sentinel's not getting it.
Mao.
Yeah. It's like, look, the only reason I haven't been able to give you the money is because every time I come over here, it's either for work or I don't have the money on me at that moment. Okay? Yeah.
How much money is it?
It's just
50 gold.
50 gold, as mentioned before.
50 gold.
Sentinel opens his compartment, like a moth flies out of it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh
and
my
she's-
god.
Yeah, but you see Missy grab Mal by the ears, like yank him. He's like, ow. Listen, I don't have to repeat myself one more time. How about you get your head out of your ass and go on and bring the money to dinner, okay?
She is the dominant female in this relationship.
Okay.
I could always fork over the money and just have Mao owe me.
Maybe trying to get sexual favors.
Probably. Maybe. The definite maybe.
Like,
If Wilhelm was here, Wilhelm would say yes, but he's not.
but Missy looks to you, is like, you really want to do that? You really want to take the fall for this fucker?
You have over 7,000 gold on me.
That is how you get mugged.
I mean, Dex isn't wrong.
Dex isn't wrong.
I don't think
Gar-
I'd try mugging someone who can turn into a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Ah.
Yeah, but she's like, all right. Can I have the 50?
Maybe who's gonna just drop on 50 gold?
Do you
Yep.
pull it out of your? Where do you? Is your coin pass in your cleavage? Where is it?
I have a feeling it's in her cleavage.
That's what I have
Is
a
it in her
feeling too.
hair? Is it like weirdly in her hair? Like how like
Ida,
Like Ida from the Owl House.
hair of holding.
Yeah. I feel like
It's even weirder.
Or
Oh, is it up her
Or-
ass?
Is it in her
No.
thorax?
is her upper ass into the left?
Good question, Crystal.
No, it's in her staff.
Oh.
Oh.
Does it like pop up in like a Pez like container?
It's in like a beehive.
Oh.
Huh.
That makes sense.
I mean, yeah. 'Cause somebody goes in the reach there, they're gonna get stung by bees.
Interesting.
It's the perfect way to. That's an anti-mugging right there.
See,
Unless
I was
you're getting mugged
imagining
by a
like
bear.
I was imagining like a Jessica Rabbit like
Yeah.
bear trap
Cleavage.
situation.
Yeah.
my
Cleavage of holding.
Oh my god. But yeah. So you take it out and pay her the 50 gold. It's like, all right. And she kinda like shoves like Mao right to your neighbors, like, he's your responsibility. And she'll hand over the gold to Talia. It's like, all right, little sis, go have fun. And she'll
Oh, they're
turn-
sisters.
Ah, I correct
Oh,
my
they're
mistake.
siblings.
Oh,
They're
by
not
the way,
fucking their
Mao,
siblings.
I should let you know. I put a curse on someone.
This is
I've
correct.
done it before.
Eh.
That's correct.
He's just kind of like, he's just dealing with the pain in his ear right now because he just got his rabbit
What?
ears, by the way.
Oh, right, he's a rabbit and they have sensitive ears.
Yeah. Yeah, right now
He's just like,
Ooh,
what?
kinky.
No, it's not what. It was just like he's trying to focus, but it hurts like a bitch.
We should probably continue on this tour.
Yeah. Oh, right, Talia. Do you think we could go further into the grotto so I could show them around the different environments? And she'll pause like, well, all right. I'll take you there myself and show you some of the environments, and then we gotta go straight back because the Druids Council has some renovations to make with some areas. We got some new creatures coming through. Oh, great. And he's gonna look at he's gonna pull out a pocket watch and he's like, okay, we got like, we got
I was just
20
about
minutes.
to say.
Does Alice in Wonderland exist in this world?
There's a version.
Mary's
There
just thinking about the fucking white rabbit.
Yeah.
She's like, I heard like that story I read
Yeah,
when I
but
was a
like,
kid.
yeah, but like, you got 20 minutes, and it's like, all right, yeah, that works. If you could keep it within 10
right
minutes, that'd
back.
be great.
Jake said he'll be right back.
Okay.
So we're not late for a very important date?
No.
Well,
Wait, did
Define
Mary
important.
say it?
Yeah.
He's gonna be like, no, what? Oh, what are you?
Ha.
Wait,
Ah,
don't.
ha.
Talia gets a cackle out of that.
Guardian did the like kind of like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
sloth laugh from Zootopia.
Listen, Mary's getting more comfortable with you guys. You're starting to actually talk.
All right,
love him.
I may have a pocket watch, but come on, this was my grandpa's. I carry it around.
My husband made mine.
I know I'm a white rabbit. I know.
Mary is sitting here thinking, I'm also only 18.
Yeah.
I am child.
If you're 18 as an elf, you do look like you're probably like 16, like maybe
yeah,
even
no,
younger
he
than
looks
that.
like a baby.
Yeah. He's kind of got the look of like, I don't get paid enough for this.
I don't get paid enough to babysit.
I'm 90 years old. I don't need no damn babysitter.
No, I need babysitting.
I'm my own life alert, damn it.
Sorry.
I'm my own life alert.
Oh, that's funny.
Someone please quote that.
I don't know where the quote book is. Oh, God.
I just ate some dried kiwi.
Nice.
Nice. I'm gonna get a rat to pet while we wait for Jake. So 1 second.
I mean, I'm sure you could keep going because don't we have to end at 12 still?
Yeah.
It is
Uh,
11.
I just want
Close
to. I
to.
just want to get a rat.
Fair enough. Oh, Nico, quick deets.
Hmm.
2.
You not.
1 each.
I'm disappointed.
Dang, fuck yeah.
I'm
And
disappointed.
then we fell asleep during Critical Role.
But I
While
kept
Eden
joking
was
with
gone, yeah.
So
we're
I
gonna
have
to go back.
how far? Because I'm staying up till 2 again, so we can watch it after.
Okay. Vi
I
is back home.
Oh, they're okay.
I mean, and I already updated you, so to where we were. Because you were there for the bar scene where they were just rolling dice and telling secrets.
All right. Hello.
Welcome
Grizzle,
back.
it is almost 11. Should we just?
We could go a little further.
Yeah,
But,
I was just saying. I don't know if you wanted to wait for him or not, but it is almost 11.
I just wanted to get a rat.
Okay.
Which rat did you get?
The best boy, of course.
My boy Dante?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Gigantic balls.
you guys are led through, and you see a variety of environments. Like, it goes to actually. There's a savanna you walk past. You see, swamp area. There's actually an interesting section where you get to, and it looks like they formed glass for this area. You go through this tunnel, and it's this aquatic area.
I'm not gonna break the glass, right? I weigh a shit ton.
No, it's not on the floor. It is like up.
Oh,
around
okay.
you.
I thought it was also on the floor.
No.
I-
They, in consideration for our heavy folks, it is stone on the floor.
Yeah, Guardian's an 8-foot robot. He weighs probably close to a ton.
Yeah, but like.
Oh, maybe not. He's made mostly out of mithril,
But
so.
it's massive, and you see all kinds of creatures. You even see a mosasaurus, and that's really interesting.
Ooh.
There's a variety of creatures to be perceived.
Going through my bird watching book.
You do see a variety of birds and such. You even see ones that are like more common in different
This is
regions.
gonna sound really random, but Crystal, you'll probably know where I'm going with this. Is there like a field of flowers?
Yes, there is a field that you get to, like a meadow.
Okay.
But
Okay, Mary seems a little wary in there.
You were distressed. Why?
Just reminds me of home.
You are wary of your home, or wary of the flowers?
The first one.
Why are you wary of your home?
I'd rather not talk about it.
Fair enough. I am a stranger.
You do see when you get to kind of like a wintry area, you kind of got you guys in the back here a flump, and you turn around and you see Sasha has just face planted herself into the snow.
Oh my god.
She's a fucking selkie. She likes the cold.
I'm scheming because I can heat myself up.
Yeah.
Also, you're hot.
Okay.
But yeah, you see her just kind of like enjoying the cold again.
Is she like face down, but then her ass is up and like walking, like dragging her face?
No. She's not doing that. She's just laying there. And you see, like, after a moment, she perks her head up, and you see like this winter coated stout just kind of like be at eye level with her. It's like,
There was a creature in the snow. I'm gonna try to pick it up.
and you cut. You try to pick it up.
Yeah.
Make an animal handling check.
Okay. I don't think I'm too bad at this, actually. Where animal handling? Where the fuck is that on the goddamn sheet?
It's near the top, under A.
I got a +2. Oh, not that bad
I'll
at
get
it.
a picture real quick of a winter stout.
I got a 19.
They're related to weasels.
I got a 19.
19. It does climb into your hand and just kind of like sniffing your hand. It's like, but it's like kind of ADHD brain, so it's kind of like climbing up your arm a little more and just like kind of crawling about and just kind of like very curious.
I'm gonna let it do what it wants to do because
Yeah.
I just wanted to see what it was.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like running around on your shoulders and like kind of trying to climb everywhere. You catch it a couple times to make sure it doesn't fall and hurt itself when it gets a little like isn't able to hold its balance.
Eventually, I will put it back down and let it
Yeah.
go kill a mole or something.
Yeah, but you see it like once it's back on the ground, it like runs up and then it like does that jump dive into the snow and buries itself in to start tunneling again. And you see Sasha eventually gets up. It's like, oh, that was refreshing.
It is like when I
Sorry,
perform
sorry, wrong voice,
self-lubricating operations.
Wrong voice.
Uh,
Wrong voice. That was
when you do what now?
refreshing. Yeah.
Lubricate my joints.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, the self-lubricating operation.
Marius doesn't understand what
Do we
is
see a
wrong with that.
stoat? Is that what we see? Have we seen a
picked-
stoat?
I
I'm
picked
gonna
it
want
up.
to shape into a stoat.
Yeah.
I picked it up.
Dex
Yeah.
will.
Sentinel picked it up.
Is
Neighbor is
Marius
an
like
albino
visibly
stoat now.
confused?
It's already white. It's a winter stout.
A little bit, like he doesn't understand.
Yeah, but Nevu's a white
Dex-
stoat with red eyes.
Okay.
Dex will explain that they read something about what lubrication is in a certain like textbook that Wilhelm lent.
Oh god.
And Marius just goes like, "Oh, like those
So
books." I
I-
didn't understand a lot of what was going on in them.
Me neither.
I believe you were talking about masturbation.
No.
What?
Self-lubricating.
I don't know what
No.
that is.
No, there was like the body has a way of lubricating itself.
The female body does.
Oh, I guess I didn't read it.
I don't know. I read some of Wilhelm's books, and some of them were cool, and then they just stopped being about the plot, and I just didn't understand why.
Oh no, this was like nonfiction.
Oh.
Girl,
Marius read a bunch of plot.
Sentinel has put something together.
Part
Sentinel is starting to piece together something in his head.
about Marius.
Do you not understand copulation? Were you not educated on this?
Marius just shakes his head a little bit.
So does
Ah.
Dex. So does Dex.
Now just kind of like
That's
blinking
why
at this.
Wilhelm lent me the book.
I can explain copulation as we walk. When two organisms find each other attractive.
Anyway, as that lesson goes on.
Yeah, no, Sentinel fully explain how sex works.
Oh my god.
Good.
Yeah, but
Educator fucking children.
yeah, but you guys continue along the way, and eventually you're rerouted back to the clearing in the forest, and it's like, well, that's as far as you can get for 10 minutes without the restrictions. So you've got like 10 minutes or so to do more touring.
Well, we have to get back there in 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well then, we'll see you around then. I
Fun
probably
fact,
will see.
Guardian or Sentinel actually explains sex pretty well.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
He
Check
knows.
it off of Marius' to-do list.
Yeah, but she'll-
Nebu can probably word it better. He's wording it more matter of factly.
yeah, but not Rosella, fucking Talia, turns to Nebu is like,
Hi.
I'll probably see you and Marius more often. She'll look to Marius like, hopefully you might enjoy the areas here. I bid you
I
adieu.
Thanks.
you will enjoy the view.
And she'll
This is a
head
joke.
back into her home.
And Sentinel's like, this is a joke.
Marius is
because
very
he
confused by the love aspect that Nebu is like explaining.
Ah, okay. And Sentinel has put something together. He's put
Uh,
something together.
Yeah, it's like, all right, you can,
Or asexual.
yeah, that's good.
I don't know what that is.
You do not feel romantic or sexual attractions.
I do. I just didn't have words for it.
Ah, well now you know.
Okay.
Wait. Wait.
Hmm.
People. So it's not just if someone doesn't like feel certain things, it's not that they just don't know how to feel.
No, it is a
No.
normal thing.
Yeah, no, like
Oh.
my
There are people who do not feel attraction.
Yeah.
Oh.
my sister, she's
People
within-
feel like fucks, but not in love. Not without
like
love.
it's like my
Oh.
it's like my
That's
sister.
good.
She's within the gray area of asexuality. She's demi.
Gray.
What's that?
It means
They need a bond.
yeah, they need emotional connection before they feel romantic.
What if?
I am gay.
So what if you have like emotional connections with people, but
no sexual?
like even hand holding and stuff, like if it's
That just means you are asexual and you are repulsed by the concept of physical touch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's about
Sentinel's just walking in the direction
fascinating.
they came from.
Like, for example,
you guys are doing this while you're walking into
I
it,
would
so.
be asexual if romance were not involved in some way. I'm repulsed by the concept of just smash and pass, as I've heard people say.
Yeah.
Hump and dump.
Is it possible for someone to be raised into asexuality?
It's a debate whether it's nature or nurture.
Yeah. But
Okay.
regardless,
It's a mix of both.
There are many
Oh.
theories on the topic.
Yeah, but regardless, you're welcome as you are. Like if you don't feel sexual
Oh,
attraction or
I
anything.
wasn't talking about myself.
I'm just saying in general.
Yes, this vague person that is not here. We are talking about them.
It's okay if you were talking about
Theoretics?
yourself.
You're fine. You're allowed to talk about yourself. Yeah.
I am gay.
Hi, gay. I'm Dex.
But are you, Dex?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh god, I'm so
Sentinel's just
sorry. I
going
did
to
not
be
mean
like-
to cause an existential crisis. Holy shit.
Sentinel is just going to be like, I am also capable of performing reciprocation.
Oh, okay.
Makes sense with your husband. Okay.
Sentinel, I have a question for you then.
I have an answer.
Are you capable of reproduction then?
I could theoretically manufacture an offspring. Like myself. And he kind of like hits his fist on his chest plate.
Like build another.
I could build
Okay.
one.
I could
Okay.
theoretically polymorph you into a humanoid version of yourself.
That could. And I could make a child that way. But if I'm to recall the information my husband gave me, we are going to adopt.
Oh, that's sweet.
What's that?
That is when orphaned children children who were either born without parents or were abandoned by their parents
Or lost their parents.
or lost their parents get brought into a new family unit to be raised and treated as their own.
That sounds really nice. That's a good thing for you to do.
About 20 of my siblings are adopted.
Really?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I
People be like, forgets that Nevu has like 300 siblings.
Well, Wilhelm, if Wilhelm was here, Wilhelm, knows that. Sentinel does not.
I was technically adopted.
Oh, really?
I wish I'd been adopted.
That is trauma
I
to
would
unpack.
adopt you.
What?
I am. Nevu said I would adopt you. Sentinel also goes, I believe the young Caneth who hired me would also be a fine applicant.
What?
You can get adopted at any point in your life.
Marius's mind is just blown.
Yeah.
He's just like processing.
Yeah. He's going to look at the clock. It's like, oh, you might want to pick up the pace a little. We've got about 5 minutes.
Until what?
Meeting.
We have to
Till
meet.
the meeting.
Oh, right. Sorry.
You're fine. But you guys speed it up, and eventually you hear chattering coming from the room. The doors are closed, but you do hear chattering.
I will push open the doors.
Yep. You open the doors, and you.
I'm an old man. Let me through.
You see 6 figures in their respective chairs.
Are they all here at 3 o'clock on the dot?
They're early.
Ah.
They're early by
Efficient.
about 2 minutes. From what you see.
Yeah, Sentinel flips over the pocket watch and goes, efficient. 2 minutes extra.
The artificer kind of blinks and he's like, okay. But to show off who they are, from what you recall from the order of the chairs are,
I know all these people.
you first see, let me pull up his name.
I have it. Zavas!
Nope.
That's the first one in here.
No. I'm just saying from like the first one you see.
Oh.
Yeah, don't
Which
worry.
one?
The first one you
Is
see
Is
is
Topa?
Xavier.
Oh, Xavier. Not Zavas. Xavier. Why the fuck did I write that down? Stupid.
A very tall, pale man, long black hair, black and gold armor.
Yep. This guy.
Very composed, but seems to be in a more relaxed stance at this point.
I remember
Probably
them.
late 20s for him.
He's a paladin. That guy. Pretty sure he's a fucking dragon.
Yeah. You next to him is Sylvanos.
Yeah, there they are.
Yeah. Hold on. Rat, please.
After the introductions, and then I want to see what the fuck
You
Mal
see
was
this
talking about.
the drow.
Right.
I will have you guys roll history check in just a second. You see
Yeah.
Sylvanos, this white hair, kind of bluish gray skinned, drow, opaque, blue eyes. Actually, you see this white falcon on his shoulder. This black, sash-like, shirt with a kind of like a feather
He's got
layer
man
with a
cute.
paler white sash under it.
Look at that cleavage, yo.
Yeah. It is very much more relaxed clothing. And the braided white hair that he has is messy, as it goes over his shoulder.
I know he's got anime mom hair. He's gonna die.
The next is Revna. This giant woman. She's much taller than even a mountain giant, and it seems near impossible for her to fit in this room. She has But what's really odd about her is like she is no giant nymph you've ever seen before. Super pale skin, blonde, curly locks, amber eyes, this face paint of this intricate design. And just seems very very intimidating.
Not
You
to me,
good?
bitch. I'll shoot a giant. I've killed giants.
Yeah. But she's beautiful but intimidating. Are you good?
Eden?
Hmm?
You're sniffling.
Crystal's asking if you're good because you're sniffling.
Yeah, my eyes just randomly start. It's just allergies, guys.
Did you rub your
No.
face on the fucking cat?
No, I've just been staring at the white screen of whatchamacallit, the D&D Beyond.
Switch tabs so you're not looking at the white.
I have it on dark mode, but it's still got that like white background in it.
Oh,
Ugh.
they added high contrast backgrounds, so if you're on dark mode, you can make a really dark background and it's like all dark.
Oh,
That's awesome.
Okay.
All right.
I forget how to change it. It's fine. I'll just close my eyes.
But next to her is a comically shorter, smaller chair, of course, because you went from like normal, huge normal. You see Tovath, the Grand Spy Master. Also, I should probably give the titles real quick. Xavier, the Seeker's Scythe. Sylvanos, Archdruid Sylvanos. Revned, the Divine Guardian, but also referred to as the General. And then Tovath, the Grand Spy Master. And let me pull up his picture real quick.
Isn't he like a hobgoblin?
He's an interesting looking one, to say the least. Let me get.
I can't remember if he was a hobgoblin or a bugbear.
He is a bugbear. But
he's not that short. Bugbears are pretty tall.
No, but I mean, like compared to the giant lady bigger than a mountain dragon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but you see this green-skinned, black-furred bugbear that has some interesting features. Tiny, small, nubbed horns at the top, longer, curved down fangs, a devilish smirk. Kind of holds himself in just kind of a laid back manner, but seems ready to react in any moment. Though the picture doesn't show it, he does wear kind of tighter clothes, probably to minimize any noise from like loose clothing and ruffling. In darker shades of brown and red. And following after him is Victoria, the Enchanted Maiden. And you can't tell what her race is. She's some sort of medium creature. You can at least infer some kind of humanoid. She wears this mask, adorning mask on her face.
I have a few theories about her.
And there's just a presence there. She holds herself with a prestige of like someone who knows all and sees all in a sense. She has tan skin from what you can see, dark tan skin, and she wears these elegant dress and drape on top of her with these stars on it, with these purples and pinks and pale, kind of a gradient between the two. And then, last but not least, the smallest of the six, Fiona, the head engineer and artillerist. She is a halfling woman with wild reddish brown curly hair, as always wild. She wears these big goggles with these extra lenses ready to put down. She wears this unique necklace of trinkets, a standard, more standard like artificer outfit with a front apron, like top, gloves, a white undershirt, boots. And she sits in her own chair. It seems to be a little more boosted, so she could be able to see the table with the rest easily. And this is Fiona. Oh, that's the wrong picture again. Whoops. Hold on. I don't know if you guys are looking at the pictures or not.
I am.
I've seen them all already.
Yep,
I know, but it's still
I'm looking.
a refresher's good.
Ba-ba-da-da,
This is Fiona. There we go.
da-da-da-boop.
And
Oh,
Fiona
she
kinda-
looks spunky.
you see Fiona kind of turn her head towards the opening doors, and to you, Sentinel, is like, oh, no way. Another? And she's just like, kind of has the glimmer in her eyes.
There is an older model that I saw,
Yes,
but
yes.
yes,
Yes, there is an older model, but oh, I'm sorry. She kind of like taps her fingers together, just like excitement. And
he's very
Tova-
much used to this shit. He taking it in stride.
Yeah. You see Tovath kind of bonker in the head, and he's like, "Calm yourself, Fiona. You gotta relax. Otherwise, someone's going to get the jump on you." Oh, please. This isn't one of your spy networks. I still work with
Yeah.
you.
I have 90 years of combat experience. If anything were to get a jump on me, the jump would be into this, and I shift my arm into the shotgun,
Yeah,
and
about halfway.
I rack the 4 bullets.
Remind me what rack means. My brain decided to be
Racking it means it's in the chamber.
like, okay.
Can I
It's like-
have Dex whisper to Marius, like,
Mhm.
I think he likes showing them off.
Yeah, you
I
see
think so too.
you see Revna, Sylvanas, and Tovath get a little tense when you just suddenly bring out a weapon.
Oh, I get to say the line now. He's gonna kind of look over and unshift the hand. If I wanted to kill you all, I wouldn't need these others. And if you did kill me in the end, you would be maimed. I have 100 years of combat experience. You do not have the time, resources, or power to do what I think you're trying to do. So how about we cut to the chase? And I unshift my hand.
Yeah, Xavier kind of looks to the Oz, and he's just like, "Excuse my companions. They tend to go in the defensive if a weapon's suddenly drawn."
That's not even the one I'm most proud of.
Well, whatever you.
The fucking cannon that fires necrotic energy that's on his body.
Yeah. He's like, well. Well, regardless, you deserve the credit and your pride for what your skills are and your weapons. But it is good to meet some of the newcomers that have joined our ranks.
We're not joined. We are. How would you put it? I just kind of like look over to the rest of the group, scouting.
Yeah,
Well,
I'd say that's accurate.
we do distinguish between joining and
Hey, sorry.
Bless you.
Bless you.
bless you. My brain decided to be like, no, you heard the sneeze. Now you can't remember what the rest of your sentence was going to say.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. It's just my brain's been all over the place.
The difference between joining and
Something.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what the word was because there's a very specific word. It's similar to like pledging allegiance, but it's not like that phrasing.
just pledging.
No.
The difference between joining and dedicating?
Yeah.
Showing interest?
Yeah. The difference between joining and and then dedication. We welcome help as it comes and goes, but those who want to be a part of the cause at full are welcome to.
Joining and committing, joining. Anyway. Sorry.
Well, we are only here to scout as the other half of our. Well, there. I kind of gesture to the group. My temporary unit. I'm speaking in here for a member who is not here at the current juncture.
I see. We'll keep that in mind then. But for that, we still welcome you. There will be a variety of opportunities for you to explore and aid in what ways you wish. Though you probably understand that if you're not fully in, you won't know specific details. As
We are aware. But we
I
must have the details to meet in 4 months to reconvene.
that I can understand. And you'll get the details that are necessary. You're a man of intellect and tactics. I can respect that. Now you guys can roll history checks.
Okay.
I will say I'll let you guys choose which one you're going to roll a history check on first.
Oh, Jesus. Who's the one talking to me?
That would be Xavier.
I'm gonna roll a history check on him.
All right.
Natural 20 for 21.
Oh boy. You think
I rolled an 8. I'm not even gonna bother.
Okay, so we'll say that all these first checks will go towards Xavier. Any other checks you guys want to do on Xavier? No? Okay, so with the nat 20, you think more and more about it. The Seeker Scythe. It clicks in your head. This is a very important figure. Xavier is his name, but his last name is kept anonymous. But the Seeker Scythe is enough to ping off of who this man is. And he is a well-respected paladin. Almost at the level just below a champion. And he is specifically dedicated to, let me pull up his name.
It's gonna be real funny if it's the one I think it is. Eden, why are you stressing?
Renona.
Ah! I was close! I thought it was the old man.
Nope.
Renona.
Yeah. And he is responsible for, even at such a young age for him, at around 21, to liberate in, hold on, let me pull up the country real quick, because I can't remember which country it is again.
He liberated a fucking country?
I will tell you guys in just a second.
Damn.
Where the fuck is my... There it is. There's my roll 20. No, I don't need that music right now. Thanks. He liberated Here we go. He liberated northern Zariva from a false gods cult.
Jesus.
This was 7 years ago, by the way.
Oh, this is kind of recent.
Mm-hmm. As this cult was practicing a specific type of necromancy that prevented Renona and other death gods from being able to collect souls properly.
Ah.
And Renona was in particular very upset because she is specifically one of the major gods that collect the souls personally and often leads the souls to where they belong. That's why her symbol is often associated as a glowing orb with designs like a crossroad.
Right.
And,
Damn.
and as a reminder, her domains are trickery, grave, death, and light.
So she's more a god of the dead than a god of death.
Yes.
In this false cult was practicing certain magics and practices that prevented a lot of necessary actions for the soul to go through, that to a point where it was affecting the state of a soul.
Oh, soul damage.
Mm-hmm.
Is that everything on him? Did I give it a net 20?
Yeah, I will say that is your big major thing to think about.
Okay.
Him.
Ah.
All right, who do you
How
guys
old
want to
is
roll
he?
on? He's only 28. He was 21 when this happened.
God, I wish I was that successful.
All right, who do you guys want to roll history on next?
I want to do the artificer.
Fiona?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Never mind. Don't bother.
What did you roll?
A 7.
Oh.
My history's bad. I only have +1.
You don't recognize her. Anyone else want to try?
I want to try on Fiona.
Sure, go for it.
I assume this is
Let's
how
see
we're
if I've
ending.
read any books about her.
Mm-hmm.
Mary's read a lot of books.
Also, we got 3 minutes.
19.
Yep.
Ooh.
19.
I have a +6 to history.
Yeah, no, I'm not Wilhelm, and I forgot that.
Remind me, where is Marius from again?
Gretton.
Gretton?
He's from Gret.
Okay. That's I figured. I was like, I think they are from the same place. Yeah, you do. So you said 17?
19.
19. Sorry. You think about it and you look at her, it's like, oh, I recognize her. She was formerly one of the head artificers in the Empire before she left personally. She wasn't honorably discharged or anything. She straight up left. She is regarded as one of the best artificers the Empire had. Given her, she is from Gretton, but she moved to Valentina for better education. But she is highly regarded as incredibly intelligent and innovative, and led to a lot of heavy developments in the last 10 years. 10 or 20 years.
That's why she immediately recognized my model and got excited.
Mm-hmm.
But I heavily modified myself.
Mm-hmm. But she still recognized it.
Mm-hmm.
If I said my family name, do I believe she would recognize it? As we're from the same place?
Oh.
You could infer that she probably might recognize it.
Okay.
Oh.
Who else do you guys want to roll a
history? Say it, bitch!
Like,
say it!
No!
Say it!
How about for now? Time is frozen. You guys are rolling history checks. Who else do you want to roll history on?
Damn it!
You got
I want to do the druid.
You want to do the druid? Sylvanas.
Even worse. Don't even. That was a 6.
I will say Navu would have advantage if Navu tried.
Do it, Jake!
Jake, roll history!
With my +1.
Jake, roll history!
Jake has the same, but he has advantage compared to mine.
I got a nat 20.
God damn!
You immediately recognize them. They have a former title that is not brought up, but you look at them, you're like, I know this one. I've seen them at the grand gatherings.
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
Let me pull up his true title.
I forgot that all the druid circle, like the head of the circles, meet up and shit.
Mm-hmm. Where is his thing?
I assume it's a him today because
Yeah,
he's
he
been
is more
referred to as him.
masculine presenting.
Okay.
All right, but you immediately remember the title, the Archdruid of the Evernight.
That's a Stars Druid if I've ever fucking heard one.
And he is incredibly powerful. He is the only druid of his kind.
Never mind.
He is still seeking out a successor from what you've heard. But from what you've gleaned from him, he has powers beyond that star and moon druids could have.
Ooh.
And he has it is rumored that he has shaped nature in just a night.
What the fuck? These people are like the Avengers.
All right. You got 3 more to go.
I want to do the big lady.
You, Revna?
Yeah.
All
Big
right.
lady. Ooh! 18.
18? Anyone else want to roll?
Ooh.
No? Okay.
Nah.
All right. Revna. Oh, she's you kind of realize you're like, wait a minute. How could I not recognize her? It's the giant that everyone knows about throughout the continent. Revna the divine guardian is a single giant from the celestial plane that has ever come to the material plane in 10,000 years.
Are they called like heaven giants or whatever the fuck?
Let
Here.
me pull it
I
up.
know you told me at one point.
Yeah, I know. I gotta pull it up because it's been a while for me too.
Because I think my other character recognized them for some reason.
Mm-hmm. Because they are closely bonded to celestials.
Right. Yes.
I'm just gonna see if I can pull it up over here. Where is it? I know I typed it out somewhere too, so I'm like trying to find it.
I mean, if you can't find it, we could just continue on for time's sake.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I keep finding stuff about giant eclairs, giant insects, all kinds of
Did you
other
say
stuff.
a giant eclair?
Yeah, no, there's a Italian bakery place that has like giant eclairs.
You have the moral backbone of a chocolate eclair. I love John Mulaney.
Oh god. Anyway, she is a very rare type of giant that back when the original giants left what was it?
Jotunheim?
Jotunheim. I almost said Jormungandr.
No, Jormungandr's a fucking giant snake.
I know, that's why I stopped myself. My husband would kill me.
He's not here, it's fine. He can't hurt you.
Yeah, like someone will tell. But Jotunheim, there was a deviation at one point towards the end of the shift from Jotunheim to the material plane, and two tribes had been shifted to the celestial plane.
2?
Mm-hmm. Eventually, they would congregate over time to become one.
I thought it was just one this entire time.
It became one at this point, but like way in the beginning, it was two that got separated. But you guys You recognize that she is very much a legend, known for carrying out the strict values of her people, and decided to take on spreading the word and these values into the material plane.
Huh. So she's like a cultural ambassador lady.
In a sense, yes. But there were some vague rumors of some other reasons contributing to her dissension from the celestial plane to the
Ah,
material. She's not
okay.
dissension as in just changing planes.
Yeah, she's here for a reason, but I guessing an 18 wasn't high enough to
Yeah.
divine that. Okay.
Mm-hmm. It also would be more like asking her and inciting. But all right, 2 more.
I want to do the mask lady.
Mask lady. All right, the enchanted maiden.
Worse.
Rosarul.
Don't
Oh
even.
no. Oh no.
It's a 3.
Hold on. I want to do it.
All right.
It's a 3. I got a 3.
You got a 3.
Yeah, 2 plus 1.
15.
15. This one's tougher, but you know she is very much a important figure. The enchanted maiden has been referenced many times in wizard circles and sorcerer circles,
Ah,
but you as a ranger do not know much about that.
Wilhelm would have probably got an advantage if he was here.
Probably. I mean, I've read a lot of books.
Mm-hmm. All
Read
right.
through my entire my house's entire library.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna do the hobgoblin.
All right. Tovoth.
Eh. I got a 3 again.
Oh my god.
Oh, buddy.
Want
Anyone
me to
else
roll
want to
again?
try?
Yeah.
Jake?
Dirty 20.
Dirty
I
20?
will also try.
All right.
Fucking same thing.
Dirty 20?
Dirty 20.
No, a 3.
No! High five!
Nevu is not smart.
Yeah, I'm used to having Wilhelm's plus 8 to fucking history.
Yeah, I have plus 6 as Mary is.
All right. All right. Tovoth. Infamous for Western Gretton's situation. Gretton in the West is think kind of like England, but like downtown England where it's like kind of shady
Like-
and such.
Oh, like the slums?
Kinda. It's like imagine like Goblin City.
Oh god, did he make a goblin city?
Like Goblin New York. Imagine that. That's
Oh
kind
my
of what,
god, we
that's-
need to go there.
Marius would be very apprehensive to go there.
Yeah, but
That sounds so much fun.
well, here's the thing. It's like total opposite of like where you lived. Like you
Yeah.
were in the east. This is like far.
Wilhelm would totally go to
Yeah.
Goblin New York just for the fuck of it.
I don't know, he just doesn't want to be in Gretton.
I
Honestly.
wonder
but-
why.
Yeah,
A
but
field of flowers fucking triggered him.
yeah, but formally he became basically a mafia leader at some point.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and he ran like 3 cities.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
He's like fucking Al Capone, but a goblin. With this shit,
A
he's
bugbear.
like a bugbear Al Capone.
However, for reasons unknown, he retired. As you can figure out, he's about 40 right now.
Oh, that's old for a bugbear. Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's pretty old.
Relatively.
I'm gonna look it up.
But it seems that he turned a new
Did he
leaf.
retire like I did, where it's in quotations?
Kinda. He kind of just kind of got from what you could probably assume.
Oh
given
yeah,
his
no.
nature.
Bugbears only live to be 80. He's like pretty old.
Yeah, he's in his middies.
Yeah, he's like midlife right now.
Mm-hmm. from what you could probably guess from like his posture and such, he just kind of got bored of it.
Oh my god. Yeah, I got bored of running 3 cities.
Mm-hmm.
Shrugs.
And he seems to have taken up this position as this Grand Spy Master here. That's probably what
Okay.
he's been doing for the last while this has been going on.
Well, we still have fucking 20 minutes, so that was.
Yep.
Say your name, do it, bitch.
And time resumes.
Are we all introducing ourselves to this group, or have we already done that? I don't remember.
We haven't yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Guardian just kind of stepped in here and kind of set the floor for you guys.
yeah. But
Cool. Yeah, Marius is gonna introduce himself first and last name.
okay.
What's the
Can you
last
say
name?
it?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
can you
it's Marius Black.
Mary's Black. You'll see Fiona kind of like purse her lips, like,
Do I know that name? I'm old.
you could just roll a general history check.
Oh god. No. Natural 1 for a 2.
No.
You went back one. You went from 2 plus 1 to 1 plus 1.
Why, Dice? Why?
No, that does not ring a bell. You're.
But it has
very
been
old.
recorded, so Wilhelm will know about it.
Yep. So,
So she recognizes it clearly.
yeah. And like the rest of you introduce your names
Mhm.
and formulation name.
Yes. It's
That's
my
a-
model and factory number.
Yeah. Oh, it's wonderful.
She would know that those are pretty frontline boys.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And they kind of ran with the humanoid soldiers that kind of.
Yeah. No, she looks like she really wants to inquire about all the upgrades and changes you did to yourself. She looks like it's going to explode, but the only person like keeping her in check is Toboth. Also,
I mean, she can ask
Victoria
later.
is like in her early 30s for a halfling.
Oh, she's real young.
Yeah. Like halflings live till like what age again? Hold on. I want to double check.
She's still pretty young. I think they might be around human age.
They're like they're more like gnomes. They generally live into the middle of his or her 2nd century.
Yeah, she's like. She reaches adulthood at 20, so she's like fucking. She's not that old.
No, she's not. She's really not.
She's pretty
She's like
young.
a spring chicken.
Yeah, she's pretty young for a halfling.
Mhm.
If anyone here was from the Feywild, they'd probably recognize Nevu's family name just because they are known
Yeah.
for making clothing for a lot of the Archfey.
Yeah.
Druid might.
I was actually going to make a comment about that. You see, like after you guys finish introductions, and there's this brief pauses, and Sylvanos just kind of looks. She's like, "I have a few outfits from your family." As he looks to you, Nevu.
I did not know you made garments.
My family is quite renowned in the Feywild.
Mm-hmm. Very much.
My
so.
family killed people. I'm just
I mean,
talking.
There's a reason there are no other large seamstress clans in the Feywild.
Ah. Noted.
Competition is bad for business.
Yeah. Also, settle adult between 40 and 150 for a halfling.
Yeah, she's not even a settled adult. She's 30.
Yeah, so young adult is like 20 to 40.
Yeah, she's young.
Mm-hmm. But
Alright, well, we've introduced ourselves.
mhm.
I mean, basically, Sentinel's just here to back you guys up if you need it, but
Yeah,
he's gonna let you do most of the talking.
yeah. But Donald just nods and is like, I have a lot of respect for your family. Anyway, and this is Fiona speaking. It's like, and Thomas is like, no, don't start. You can wait till after the meeting. But But why? Please, I want to ask. No. This is getting nowhere. And this is the giant lady speaking, and her voice like booms almost in this room. from her
Guardian's
show.
like, well, why don't you guide the conversation then?
That's the plan. If these two would shut up.
Sentinel has no fear of dying and will call people out for complaining. Very old man.
Mm-hmm. You guys can't tell what her age is. She looks young, but she just has this wisdom to her. You don't know how old she is,
Well, giants, they're weird.
and she's a weird giant.
Yeah, well, it's like storm giants and fire giants and cloud giants, you could kind of tell. Stone and hill giants,
Mm-hmm.
Frost giants, you can tell. And then mountain giants, you can't really. And then it gets weirder from there.
Yep. But let me think.
Sky giants, they kind of piece the fuck out. So.
Yeah. But
Hollow giants are just that.
On the moon.
mm-hmm. Fuck. What was I going to say?
She
Words,
was getting.
probably.
I know.
She was
I was trying
getting
to
mad that the conversation was going nowhere, and then Guardian said, "Well, then why don't you guide the conversation?"
Yeah, I know. I was just trying to think of what she was going to start the conversation with.
Was she going to ask us what exactly we're doing?
No, oh, that reminds me now. So are we going to discuss what we're going to do with the new recruits? I would like to get this settled before I get back to work on the training. You're right. Well, before we get to that, I'm sure, this is the paladin speaking, Xavier. He looks at the group. Have a few questions, at the very least. She just kind of grumbles.
Oh, is he gonna be stupid? No, he's an old man. He's gonna fucking say it. He's like, by all means, if you have something more important to do than having possibly new allies and communicate with them, you may leave.
I'm just gonna roll a wisdom check for her.
He doesn't like people who are like this. Because she's seeming like she has more important shit to do when it's her job to do what she's doing right now.
Mm-hmm. She's kind of she's glaring at you a bit, and he's just like, "Knock it off." This is Xavier saying to Revna.
I'm giving her like the old man stink eye. Like, try me, whippersnapper. I'll break you over my knee.
Yep. I'm sorry.
Like, there's some like steam that kind of like comes out of some of the sides of his like the little like gaps in the plating.
Yeah, but you. The enchantress stands up, like, anyway, I apologize for Revna. Now, might we inquire what your questions are? And this is the first time she's ever spoken.
Yeah, she didn't speak when I heard her. Last time I met her. Let's see. Well, we wanted to. Oh, this is a good question. Oh no, Guardian Sentinel can talk because Wilhelm gave him questions to ask. And maybe it'll get other ideas flowing. He's going to say, aside from your various titles, giving you portions of, one can assume, resources and riches, how else do you acquire large amounts of resources? You seem too organized for an upstarted rebellion.
Due to our previous connections, for example, Fiona's connections to other artificers who were dissatisfied with the ways of the Empire, she was able to seek out resources and other sources to be able to gain what we need. Though, of course, in turn, as what one would expect, give services such as those a artificer would normally do in exchange for coin. Commissions, to say the least, in her respect. But that is only one of many ways we gain some of our resources. Others are through our volunteers who don't wish to fight or want to fit into any of the major sectors, but rather work towards gathering materials and such as mining and the like, and in turn be able to take a portion of their gatherings and sell it for their own coin.
So they're taking shit from volunteers. They're also taking shit from their past connection. That adds up, wouldn't you say?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else? I feel like it adds up, but
When you got pull and resources, you can get a good
Yeah.
start. But you guys don't know how long they've been going on for.
yeah, but it seems fairly
Fair.
new. Do you guys care if Sentinel asks a fucking big question?
Go ahead.
He will state, the person who sent me would like to know what you plan to do. And by that broad statement, he means, what is your plan by running this rebellion underground when there is another who fights on the surface? Do you plan to fight this rebellion for control after the Empire is gone? Or do you plan to disperse? What is your plans after the Empire has fallen?
If and when the Empire has fallen, we would be redirecting our resources to aiding repairs and the like towards the damages that are left behind in war and from the Empire's residual damages, as though influences in culture cannot be reversed so suddenly, damages to life and other important monuments can be restored over time. That is one of many ideas of goals to tend to once the Empire has been dealt with. But in the end, it will be a matter of what is still needed.
Oh, if you don't intend to seize control, why don't you instead lend your support to this other rebellion and make a stronger unified force?
Guardian and Sentinel just kind of like gestures at Ava, like, yeah, why are you separated then?
It would make sense to have the best chances possible with the largest backing.
Yes, however, it's also a matter of time and place. Sorry, I accidentally went into Xavier's voice. It's supposed to be the Enchantress speaking. It's a matter of time and place as well. We will eventually make connections with our brothers and sisters of the surface, technically. But when there is less accountability for the enemy to notice the larger army and only see what's on the surface, it allows for a stronger attack to be presented later once we're at a decent strength and can ally with our surface neighbors.
Do I believe her?
Roll insight.
Like when she's saying this?
Neighbor's also gonna roll insight.
Roll insight.
And
Yeah.
as you know, she's the insight queen.
Yeah, because they're in the same country. So the something's, I don't know.
25.
25.
Oh, ooh.
In
Hold on, I
your
gotta find
insight.
it. I gotta find it. I love Sentinel 21.
Nice. Sorry, I was drinking lemonade. You guys look to her. Her posture is plain. You cannot see her face. But her tone. You are very in tune with her tone. She can never tell a lie. That is what you glean from her. And what she says is the truth.
She can never tell a lie? Huh.
I still can't help but think it would make more sense to make those connections now, so at the very least this other rebellion knows there is a potentially larger force willing to back them when they make a move.
Also, we know the Empire has been tampering with the tapestry. It does not matter when you do anything.
Yes, the anomaly with the tapestry has been a great concern of ours. However, from what I can glean from my own sight,
Divination,
the
probably.
lack of knowing and having a target lessens the chance of interference.
I cannot argue.
And I do understand where you come from. Letting our allies know, or the potential ally know, that we are here to support them, yes. But again, we are still snuffing out any insiders in that sector, as though they are making strong formations in aura of independence from the Empire. It does not mean that the Empire has its ways of sneaking in spies and gathering information. They are organized, as you can see, as their spread has been effective in their last attempts.
They will be attacking the neutral country. I think it's in a month now, isn't it?
Less than a month.
In less than a month, they will be attacking these countries, and he'll spat out the ones we already know. You know, they have already been warned by the young Caneth who has hired me, which he hadn't said before to them.
Yeah. Tova kind of crosses his arms like, yeah, I heard a couple of birds mention that when this news was getting to the different courts of the countries and councils.
You can thank Master Wilhelm Caneth for spreading the news.
It is a good warning, and will help keep them strong to at least have the preparations. From what I can at least say, their chances are better after that warning. Now,
So your plan is to dethrone the Emperor and then help the people, not to seize power. You just wish for this continent to be independent.
exactly. We have our various reasons for our distaste and disdain, whether it be from core values. She looks to Revna, or past experiences, and she'll look to Fiona. We have our ways. And from us gathering like-minded individuals of the different areas, we are able to strengthen ourselves.
Well, you got 2 minutes, so.
Yeah. So I think with that, I think I'll cut it off there.
Yeah, we can continue talking to them.
Next week.
Yeah.
A week from now.
Mm-hmm.
That's good information, though. So they're not going